Hey guys, this is SF and the Sacred Grounds. The Sacred Grounds, I did complete them all, so it's time for videos. And it was a doozy and overall. And it's not that bad, but it's just monster selection is really limited. So first one I'm going to do Will. First side I'm going to do Will because I think it's relatively the easiest out of the four before you get to Tignos. So, but the first stage is the hardest of the three stages for Will. So 2 Aladdins and a Eclipse. And this is Will. First one, right at the bottom. And it is hard just because of monster selection. It's not really because the dungeon itself is relatively hard. It's just that you really need 3 Aladdins to have a good shot at it. Eclipse, you can switch it off with like Roy's. You can switch it off with Independence, the Ascendant Independence. That's also a good one. And if you want a farm Will, then you go for Wan Xiao. So, basically, there are one-shot kills in this dungeon, and that is from the primes up top in the middle vertical line, and it's on their left counter. So I have to get up to the top one because the top one is the shortest of them all. So just basically full power onto the top and don't really care about anything else. Slashes, they will just shoot warps and it does do a little bit of damage, but with the resistance from Aladdin, it's all right. The Bahamut's left one is 2 damage walls in an L shape, and that's a large attack, but that's because it hit all 4 of my guys. And the left one is just 2 damage walls, so it's not that big of a deal since I stack all my teams with my whole team with no warp and no damage wall. It's not that bad. Let's grab the heart. So only the primes have the one shots, so just make sure you clear out him as fast as possible. Okay. Second stage, the prime is in the bottom side. It gets a little bit sketchy because you want to clear it before then. And Slash actually heals, I think. No, he doesn't heal. Bulk Demon King heals all the mobs and himself as well. So you kind of want to bounce, and the heal comes out next turn. Let's see if I can get some good damage. Let's go down this way and try to get for a pinch. The really good part about Aladdin is just that you have a really short cooldown on his strike shot, so you can constantly put out damage onto prime and whatnot. Okay, there's the heal, which is really annoying. And let's use this and just go like this for now. I do have one more turn, but it is Eclipse with the very bad positioning, so I'm not sure if I can get down there, but I will try. Okay, one more turn for prime. If I can get a pinch, then that is good. There we go. Okay, after clearing out that prime is pretty much hit Aladdin's for damage. Just be careful of the one shot from Bull Demon King, and that should be alright. And it's the bottom left if I remember correctly. But either way, and that should do it. It's not that bad as long as you clear out the primes, but that's the hardest part of the dungeon. Okay, next one. Bull Demon King is there. And this one you can pinch between a Bahamut and a prime, so I'm just going to aim for that. And since the Eclipse is at the bottom on a pinch spot, then that's always nice as well. There we go. And I don't really care about one of the Bahamuts because it's always nice to get the damage wall for Eclipse for a strike shot when I need it to. And the laser is only a lock on as long as I don't as long as I don't do what I did on the first stage, then I should be fine in terms of HP. Okay. And got the hearts, and that should be it. I hope, guess not. still have one more shot. And the top left is the one shot. Okay. Just go down there and get the pinch, and there we go. So far so good, and I think like the hardest part is the first and second bar, because the primes are in really awkward positions and it's so hard to get pinches. But once you get over that, then I think it's relatively easy. Okay, boss stage. Just pull your damage onto prime and take him out first. You can use strike shots if you want. If you're really scared, like use an Aladdin strike shot, because the cooldown is relatively short. But for now, I should be okay. It's just that the heal comes out on this turn. Okay, there you go. And that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. That's why Aladdin is super OP. Okay, and there goes that. And these are impossible stages, so once you clear out the boss or the mini boss, then everything else will go. You can use this to your advantage if you want. Just aim for the boss and it should be okay. Now second stage, I'm going to actually do that, because second stage, the Don Zhao, actually, oh, that is not good. Don Zhao will heal up Bull Demon King, so that's always not great. And I'm going to use a strike shot here, because I am pushing myself to clear off Bull Demon King without dealing with anything else. Okay, second stage done. Last stage I might not be so lucky in terms of positioning, so I gotta clear off Don Zhao first, and then like all the other stuff. So let's work myself upwards, and I'm gonna use a strike shot. I'm probably not gonna use my second Aladdin strike shot, just so that I have some damage for the last few shots, and since it's only one prime, I should be okay. Oh, there goes Eclipse's strike shots. Chances of using his strike shot. So, just clear off the prime. 4 turns for prime. There we go. Like I said, you don't have to worry much about Slash that much. Okay, now it's all about pinching on top of his head. Of course you don't need to do it, but it's always nice to make it go faster. Just clear it before his one shot on the top of his head, and you should be okay. Strike shot. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot of damage, but it's not that much in the overall scheme of things. Okay, and 3 more turns up top, but this should be the last shot. If not, then it'll be the second last shot. Strike shot. Oh, and got a critical. Thank you very much. So, like I said, this is the hardest of the 3 will stages. I did clear it relatively easily, but that's because of 3 Aladdins. If you don't have Aladdins, then I suggest you stack Wan Zhao's. He has Fiend Slayer M and then a no warp in him. So he's always nice to clear off the primes if you need to. And his Pump Combo also procs his Spread Piercer also procs his his Slayer as well. So that's always a good damage source. If you want to say clear, then it's 3 plus Aladdins, but you can live with 2 if you have Eclipse or Roy's in your team. But other than that, once you get through this stage, I think it's relatively easy in the other 2 will stages, and you'll see in the next video. But that's pretty much it for me. I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.